my hat off to all the Amery fans who showed up here today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, and the student body as well. It's great to see that support up here, the long road trip. As both teams take the center court, number 33, Chad Berg, will step in, a 6'3" senior. He'll go against the house. And Berg can jump. Let's wait and see how this one gets underway. Jack Moore and Jeff Christ from the Richmond, the officials. Tip controlled by Brotzel into the backcourt. Amery on offense for the first time as Wilhelm comes across right at midcourt. Comes near side to Koppinger right down in front. Wilhelm top the key. Could have gone, did not. Koppinger in the lane to Ginter. Down low he goes. Drives. The shot put up and no good, and a foul. Coming against the big guy, Chad Berg, I believe, number 33. Let's wait and see. Jack Moore will have the call. Number 33 is the call. So the first foul going against the Spooner Rails. And now Ginter, who has done well from the free throw line, will step in for the first time. Taking his time, the first one on the way is good, and what a way to start this game. As Ginter puts the first one through, and Amery on top here, 1-0. Just underway from Hayward. Glad to have you along here on WXCE Radio Sports. Phil Haig along with Mike Jensen. Second one by Ginter, good as well. Amery 2, the Rails nothing. Number 23, Mike Laird brings her across, dribbles behind his back, goes left side to Sean Brayton. Now down low. They go to 53, that is Chad Berg. And I called that wrong on the jump ball. It was not Chad Berg, it was 33, Rupert jumping. And an air ball, as you hear the Amery fans from across the way. So Amery will have the basketball back against full court pressure. Brotzel going to Wilhelm into the front court to go to the big guy. Out high, that's the house. Given off to Wilhelm near the timeline, coming near side to Koppinger. He drives down to the baseline. Cut off there, clears it back out on top. Wilhelm pulls her down. Right side to go to Brotzel. Swarming defense by the Rails. Oh, a pass taken away easily on the far side. Rupert took it away, read the pass from Brotzel going to the far corner. And a turnover there on the Amery Warriors, and the Rails will have it in the front court. Far side to go to Sean Brayton. Brayton, the 5'11" senior. Out on top to go to Chad Berg, the 6'3" senior. Left side, Mike Laird for the first time. Near side to Aaron Brayton. On top, bounce pass in the lane. Berg trying to get down low. Shot blocked by the house, pulled out of there by... Well, it's on the floor, finally picked up by Koppinger. He had to go after it a couple of times. Finally gives off to the house. To Ginter, into the front court by himself on the near side, waiting for the rest of the crew. To Koppinger in the circle. Dishes right. Wilhelm faked the three-pointer, goes in the lane of the house. He's going to get caught for camping there. Just couldn't get a handle on the basketball. And there again, Mike, I would like to have seen Wilhelm take the three-pointer that time.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, though. He's got to make sure that he gets a clean shot at it, because those guys out in the front for Spooner are quick.
Good comment as you mentioned that. It'll be Aaron, or Sean Brayton, rather. I want to keep calling him Aaron. It's Sean Brayton who whips her into the front court. Near side to Mike Laird. Laird will dribble up on top of the basketball, guarded by Ginter. Now comes back the other way to the right side. Pulls up on the dribble, looking, goes to the post. It is Aaron Brayton. Now down low, they find 33, Eric Riport, and he puts it up with the left hand, and it's good. Nice play by the Spooner Rails. 2-2 in the early going. Amery breaks the press, brings her across. Koppinger on the near side, guarded by Sean Brayton. On top to Wilhelm. He goes to the post, jump shot rejected, and a foul coming against Sean Brayton. Well, I don't know. That might have been a nice rejection by Brayton, but the referee with a better view blows the whistle, and it will send Wilhelm to the line shooting a couple.
That's the thing we talked about just a second ago, is he's got to have the clear shot, and that time he was lucky enough to go up and get the foul.
And as you mentioned that, he will step in. And the first one is on the way, and it's going to be good. So Wilhelm is 1 for 1 from the line. Amery now leads at 3-2. Early going here. Long way to go in this regional championship game from Hayward. The second one is on the way. It's going to be good as well. So Amery is 4 for 4 from the line, and hopefully they can hold on to that kind of percentage. As we mentioned that, a 2-point lead, and the Rails will bring her across. Mike Laird comes near side to Rupert. Down low, they got a man loose, and it's up and good by Mike Laird, who came in on the left side, wide open. 4-4, the Rails get it easy. Full court pressure again by the Rails. Brotzel gives off to Koppinger. He'll split the defense, brings her across, comes near side to Wilhelm. Down low to the house, baseline shot on the way is going to be off the rim. He almost had it. It came down, and the rebound of Aaron Brayton. Given off on the left side to Mike Laird across for the Spooner Rails. Ginter on him. They come near side. That is Aaron Brayton with the basketball. Left side on top, Sean Brayton. He holds on against Wilhelm. Now dribbles back from the top of the key, drives right side, and dishes down low. They got a man there. Rejection by the house. Nice rejection by the house, and pulled out of there by Wilhelm. Into the front court, Amery threw it away. Gabe Brotzel threw it away. He lost control of it, had to go out of bounds, lost it. As the rails recovered, they bring her down, and a foul called down low against the Amery Warriors, and it turned around just that quickly.
That's the problem we talked about before. Amery's got to cut down their turnovers. Those turnovers have been costly in all the games that we've played here in the tournament, at least the last 3 or 4 games.
Well, let's hope they get all of that out of their system here in the first quarter. It's tied 4-4 as Sean Brayton steps to the line. Free throw is off the rim and comes down on the near side. So Brayton is 0 for 1. The score remains 4-4, and the rail's looking mighty good here. Brayton to try it again. Shot on the way is going to be in and out. Rebound comes down to the house. Well, that hurts a little bit as Wilhelm will bring it across for the Amery Warriors, coming near side to Koppinger. Matt with a basketball. On top they go to Wilhelm. Left alone. Faked a couple of times now. Goes to Koppinger. Jump shot from the post. In and out. Rebound tipped around to the house. And they'll call him for coming over the top. Tough break. Not a lot of contact there. But the house has called for a foul. That would be number 1 on him. And so, with a 4-4 tie, the Spooner Rails will get the basketball back. Aaron Brayton inbounds it to Mike Laird, the 6'2" senior, against Ginter, trying to bring her across. Will go through the circle, pulls up and runs into a trap, whips her left side to Sean Brayton. He fakes, gets down to the baseline, tries a shot. It's going to be no good. The house, check that. Koppinger brings down the rebound. Amery into the front court. Koppinger on the near side, left alone. Fakes, now goes on top to Wilhelm. Boy, he really telegraphed that pass. Now they go to the house free throw line. Jump shot, he missed the whole works, but a foul called on Berg, number 53. Chad Berg called for the second time, so that's number 2 on the 6'3" senior. And the house will be going to the line. He'll be shooting a couple.
The Spooner coach, Gipp, did not like that call. He didn't think that was a call that should have been called, and he's certainly telling the referees right now.
As you mentioned that now, the house will step in. Scott the House Jensen, free throw on the way is going to be good. So Amery starting out nicely from the free throw line, 5 for 5. 5-4 right now. All of Amery's points coming from the line. The house to try it again. On the way, this one's good as well. So now Amery by 2, 6-4. Well, we've had to work for ours, and the Rails with some good passing in the front court have got theirs rather easily. Down inside, as we mentioned that, Laird brings it across, comes near side, rejection by the Brotzel, picked out of the air by Aaron Brayton, shot put up and good from the lane. Aaron Brayton hits for the first time. It's now 6-6, and as I mentioned that, the Rails waste no time getting the points back. Into the front court, a bad pass to Koppinger coming down the middle. Berg took it away, and as we mentioned that, the Rails almost lost it. Brotzel almost took it back in the front court. Free throw line jump shot put up, no good. Rebound and a jump ball called. It'll go by way of the Spooner Rails. They tried it from the left side, and the house and Berg got tied up there. And now the Rails will have it from under their own hoop. 3:35 to go in this the first quarter. Inbound pass from Laird. Oh, it's mishandled by Brayton out there. Wilhelm mixed him up enough, and it goes through his legs and out of bounds. So a turnover there. And the Amery Warriors will get it back as the Rails will put on no pressure now. Koppinger across on the right side. Comes near side with a bounce pass to Wilhelm. Left of the key. On top, Koppinger. To the post, fakes, goes right side to Brotzel. Down low, Ginter on the baseline. Dribbles once, alley-oops this side to Wilhelm. He cannot go. At the free throw line, Ginter. Down the lane he comes, puts her up there, no good, but a foul called down low. Good initiative on the part of Jake Ginter.
Jake made a nice play that time. He went up at the free throw line, made a fake, and as the guys went through it, he put the ball in the court, drove into the basket, and all they could do was foul him to stop him from an easy layup.
Well, he saw the avenue there. He had a shot inside the free throw line. He elected to go down low. At the line, the free throw on the way is going to be short. Well, he palmed that one a little bit, so now Amery missing for the first time from the line. Ginter to try it again. This one a little harder is going to be good. So he's 3 out of 4, and Amery leads at 7-6. Well, we figured it would be close, and that it is. As the Rails bring her across, Laird pulls up top of the key, goes left side to Sean Brayton, guarded by Wilhelm. Inside, back out on top to Berg. Right side, Aaron Brayton. Left side, they go to Mike Laird. He goes to the free throw line, gives off to Rupert. And they're really passing that basketball around. Left side, Berg in the lane. Rupert loose, down low, tries it off the glass, good. What a shot by Rupert. Well, that's hard to stop. And here comes Koppinger into the free throw line area. Jump shot put up, and it rolls through. Koppinger got the roll that time. And it's 9-8, Amery by 1 as the Warriors come down quickly. Fredrickson and Lindee getting ready to come in for the Amery Warriors as Sean Brayton brings it across. They come near side to Aaron Brayton. Now at the post, right side. Berg feeds left side to Rupert. Back out on top. Laird will try it for three. No good. The house comes down with a rebound. Give it off to Wilhelm. Marcus into the front court quickly to Koppinger on the near side. Amery in the front court. Koppinger on top goes to Wilhelm. Sean Brayton on him. He dribbles around, bounces right side to Ginter. He lets the defense go by, goes down low. The house off the glass. Missed one. Gets his own rebound. Tries it again. It's good. Now it's 11-8. Amery by 3. Good work by the house. It'll be Laird to bring it across right through the circle. Gets by the defense, goes in the paint, goes left side. Berg comes down, has the ball taken away by the house, and a foul. They've called Brotzel. I think the house thought it was coming against him, and Gabe Brotzel is called for the foul on the far side over there. That would be number 1 on number 34, the 6'3" senior for Amery. Fredrickson and Lindee will come in. Ginter and Wilhelm will get a rest for the Amery Warriors. Number 43 will check in now for the Spooner Rails, and that would be Carl Schultz. So he's in there for the first time, and at the line will be Chad Berg. Free throw is going to be on the way, and it's short. Hit the front of the rim and bounced off. He'll try it again. Free throw on the way this time is no good. Rebound pulled down and put up by Rupert, and good. So Berg missed them both. Rupert got the inside and the rebound and give him 6 points now. Amery's lead cut to 1. Lindee with his basketball, or a hand on the basketball for the first time, comes near side to Koppinger. In the lane he goes. Tries a shot. He had to muscle it up there. No good. Got his own rebound. Here comes the second one. Good. And he's fouled by Rupert. Boy, Coach William Gipp cannot believe the call. Rupert picks up number 2. Koppinger gets the 2. And he'll go to the line trying for the three-point play. It is 13-10, Amery by 3. Berg coming out of there. Now Sean Brayton out of there. Rupert out of there. And let's take a look now. No, Brayton's going to stay, and Rupert coming out of there. Number 15 has checked in for the first time, and that is Ryan Llewell. At the line, Koppinger trying for the three-point play. Free throw on the way is going to be no good. Rebound, pulled down. On the near side, given off to Aaron Brayton. Into the front court for the Rails. On top they go. Llewell for the first time drives with the left hand to the left side. Guarded by Fredrickson. To Sean Brayton. Brayton against Fredrickson. Out on top, runs into a trap. Alley-oops near side to Ryan Llewell. Llewell holds on against Fredrickson. On the near side, right side of the key. Bounce pass almost taken away, given off to Aaron Brayton. Free throw line, jump shot put up, air ball, loose, down and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Amery's basketball. Number 43, Carl Schultz, had a chance at it, but could not hang on. And Wilhelm will come back in. Koppinger will get a rest, and the house coming out of there as well. Ginter back in along with Wilhelm. Matt Lindee will bring her down. Amery leading 13-10, 57 seconds to go in the quarter. Lindee comes near side, Brotzel. Lindee. Brotzel, they play catch on the near side. Lindee again on top. Back to Gabe Brotzel. Quickly, now they go right side to Wilhelm. Sean Brayton all over him. Into Ginter. He splits or tries to get through the defense. And a foul, a charging foul called on Ginter. Jake Ginter called for the first time this afternoon. Number 4 on the Amery Warriors, as Berg will come back in with 43 seconds to go. There again, I hope we don't go to that one again, Mike. It was all maroon jerseys that time as Jake Ginter tried to split through.
He's had success at it, but he's got to realize when he can go and when he can't.
Definitely so. And Llewell brings her across for the Spooner Rails. They come near side to Brayton. Brayton goes right side of the lane, pulls up there, alley-oops on top. Taken away by Fredrickson. A breakaway into the front court. Here comes the layup. Good by Fredrickson. What a play by Fredrickson. Amery now leads at 15-10. 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Rails will bring her across. Aaron Brayton on the near side. Drives toward the paint. Now goes back up on top to Laird. Looking in. Left side to go to Llewell. Bounce pass down low. Shot put up by Schultz. Good from the baseline. Schultz hits for the first time. 15-12. Amery by 3. 4 seconds to go. Wilhelm will try it for 3 from way out. It's going to be no good. Time runs out. Our first quarter score, Amery 15, Spooner 12. Back in 1 minute. Amery with the first possession to begin the second quarter, and the three-point lead 15-12. They go to the right side. Wilhelm down low to Ginter. One bounce, needs help. And he's going to have to go to Wilhelm, far side, back out on top to Koppinger. He fakes, goes in the circle, and he goes right side to Wilhelm. I thought he'd go to Brotzel. Now to the house at the post. He got caught up, and he's called for traveling. Well, I don't know about that call, but we'll let her go. It is 15-12, a three-point game for the Amery Warriors. And again, you don't want to do or try the things you can do here. We really want to emphasize that in this contest. As the rails in the front court go to Berg, driving layup, rejected by the house, pulled down by the house. Berg hit the deck, give it off to Wilhelm into the front court on the near side. Comes near side to Koppinger, down low on the baseline. The house back out on top. Wilhelm right side. Brotzel, three-point attempt for the first time. No good rebound. Off the hands of the house and out of bounds. Well, the house there and Koppinger got a finger on it, I think, and tipped it through his hands. So the rails will get another chance here. 15-12. Amery by 3. Lowell across into the front court. Taken away by Brotzel. He's out of bounds. It'll be Spooner basketball right in front of the Amery student body on the far side. So no points scored here in this second quarter. 7:07 to go in the first half. 15-12, Amery by 3. Ryan Lowell across on the left side after the inbound pass. They come near side to Laird. To Berg at the post. Back to Laird, right side of the key. Laird holds on. Back out on top to Lowell. The two-play catch come near side. Lowell gets it back on top. He's looking. Back to Laird. Berg, lane, shot, put up, no good. Rebound, fought for, tipped into the hands of Marcus Wilhelm. To Brotzel, they almost lost it. Ginter, down low, check that, Koppinger. Tried the shot, no good, tries it again, good. Wow, what an athlete this Matt Koppinger. 6 points now for Koppinger. 17-12, Amery by 5. Aaron Brayton, along with Rupert, getting ready to come back in for the Spooner Rails. Laird on top to Lowell. Left side to go to Sean Brayton looking at the baseline. They go to Schultz. Back out on top. That is Sean Brayton around Wilhelm with the drive. Goes on top. That is Lowell. Back to the left side. Brayton on top to Lowell. This side to Laird. Laird holds on against Koppinger. Left alone now momentarily. Making his way toward the post. Comes out. In. Berg to Schultz coming down the baseline. Shot put up and he's fouled by Koppinger. A chance for a three-point play here as Schultz has hit twice from the baseline now for the Spooner Rails. So give him 4. Koppinger picks up foul number 1. It is 17-14. Amery by 3, and Schultz with a chance to make it a 2-point game. Free throw on the way is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ginter. So Amery holds on to the 3-point game. As Wilhelm brings her across quickly. Gives off to Koppinger. Right side, Brotzel. Guarded closely by Aaron Brayton. On top to the house. Right side, Brotzel. 3-point attempt on the way. No good. Missed the whole works. Rebound pulled down by Laird. 17-14 still. Amery by 3 as Laird brings her across right side. Now dribbles left side. Pulls up there. Goes to Aaron Brayton. Back in there. Down to the baseline. Schultz. Schultz has it tipped by Brotzel and out of bounds to the rails on the far side. Eric Rupert checking back in, and Schultz coming out of there, and a job well done by Carl Schultz. Aaron Brayton will inbound. Far side to Berg. Back to Aaron Brayton on the far side, guarded by Wilhelm. Dribbles around him. Out on top they go to Sean Brayton. Back to Aaron, far side. He holds on, alley-oops to Rupert. Tipped into the hands of Ginter by Wilhelm or Brotzel. Amery's basketball in the front court. They come to Koppinger near side. Down to the baseline. It is Brotzel. Looking at the house, goes inside there. Back out on top, Koppinger free throw line splits, comes down the lane, and a charging foul called on Koppinger. And again, a take-for-granted play. Tough break on Koppinger. He's working so hard out there, but just got caught in the wrong place that time. And as we mentioned, that Fredrickson coming back in, and Koppinger will get a rest. Still 17-14. Well, the inbound pass after that charging call to Sean Brayton into the front court. Laird to Rupert. Late shot coming. It's going to be good. Rupert, the big gun. 8 points now for the Spooner Rails. 17-16. Amery's lead cut to 1. Wilhelm across on the right side. Fakes going through the line. Gives off to Brotzel. Gabe on the near side. Now back across the top. Goes right side to Fredrickson. Loose for 3. Shot on the way. Good by Fredrickson. Big shot by Maya Fredrickson. 20-16. The rails into the front court. Amery leading by 4. Down to the baseline. Berg giving off and coming in. We've got a call on the far side over there before Rupert got to the basket. Otherwise, a nice play by the rails. Number 50, Maya Fredrickson called for the first time. The 17th foul on the Amery Warriors. And that will send Rupert to the line shooting 1-1.
There's a story developing here. Rupert seems to be Spooner Rail's best ball player, and he's ended up with 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Glad you mentioned that, Mike, and he definitely knows how to go to the hoop. And as we mentioned that, the free throw is good. So Rupert now with 9 points already in this contest and a chance to make it 10. Eric Rupert, the 6'2" sophomore. So Coach William Gipp looking for great things out of him in the next 2 years. Second one is going to be good as well. Well, it's now 20-18. Full court pressure again by the Spooner Rails. Brotzel in the backcourt. One dribble, whips her into the front court to the house. Near the timeline. Now gives off to Wilhelm near side. They're all over him. Back to the house, out high. One dribble, hands off to Wilhelm. On top, Fredrickson. Alley-oops to the guy, the house. Brotzel far side corner. Fakes, comes near side Wilhelm. He'll go toward the paint. Jump shot put up. He missed it. Rebound fought for, tipped out, picked up by Aaron Brayton. Spooner Rails now with a chance to tie it up. Laird will bring her down for Spooner, going to the left side with the dribble. Left alone over there. Now the trap put on. Out on top they go to Aaron Brayton with 3:52 to go in a half. Three-point attempt from the far side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Brotzel.
Beautiful rebound by Brotzel. Just went way up in the air. And
they've called Wilhelm for a charging foul as Laird came charging out. And Marcus caught the pass and turned around. And there he was staring at his face, and he hit the deck.
I got to make one comment. I hope that's going to qualify for the Academy Awards because that gentleman fell down very well.
Well, he took advantage of the situation. It's still 20-18 Amery by 2, but the Rails have the basketball. They go to Berg on the baseline, looking at the paint. He'll take the shot himself. It's going to be no good. Rebound tipped and wrestled away by Berg. Give it off to Laird. Right side to go to Sean Brayton. Inside to Rupert. Back out to Laird. Right side, Sean Brayton, three-point attempt, air ball, and the rebound recovered by Berg out of bounds, but he threw it away on the far side. Amery dodges one there, and now the Warriors will throw it in from across the way. Inbound pass from Fredrickson goes to Wilhelm, and Marcus will bring it across on the right side. Sean Brayton ready to meet him there. The dribble to the right side, pulls up, needs help, goes right side to Fredrickson. Aaron Brayton on him. Back to Wilhelm, right side of the key, near side to Brotzel. Three-point attempt, good by Brotzel. Brotzel hits from the outside for the first time. That's his first points in the ballgame. 23-18, Amery by 5. 2:53 to go in the first half. The Rails in the front court. Laird left side to go to Sean Brayton. He's still with the basketball. Now on top they go to Laird again. Back to Sean. Into the corner. Aaron Brayton will try it for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound. Rupert underneath puts it up and it's good. Wow, he was left all alone. And that almost looked like a pass instead of a shot. 12 points for Rupert. Amery against the pressure. Brotzel in the backcourt. Whips her to Ginter. Far side to Wilhelm into the front court. Now far corner. Fredrickson. Bounce past Ginter. And he lost control. Tip picked up by Sean Brayton. 2-on-1. Aaron and Sean. Jump shot off the glass is going to be good by Aaron Brayton. So the Rails come storming back. It's 23-22. Amery's lead cut to 1. Fredrickson in the backcourt with a dribble. Pulls up, needs help, and nobody coming to help. Wilhelm. Timeout called by Amery. Finally, boy, I'll tell you, you got to wonder. We'll leave her alone. 23-22, a 1-point lead for the Amery Warriors. We're back. 2 minutes showing on the timepiece on the wall. Bill Haig along with Mike Jensen. Glad to have you along on this afternoon from Hayward. It'll be Amery's basketball. In a tight contest, 23-22, everything we expected. Inbound pass from Fredrickson to Wilhelm. Across on the near side to Brotzel. Top of the key with a dribble. Steps into the defense. Goes right side to Fredrickson, looking down low. He dribbles once. Brotzel goes to Fredrickson, down low to Ginter. And he's caught down there. Bounce backs out to Fredrickson, back to Ginter. On the baseline, gets around. They'll call him for traveling. Well, I'll tell you, Jake's having a tough time on the far side over there against all the maroon jerseys, really hounding him. They're well aware of the great play he's been accustomed to here in the last couple of games, and they've got their eye on him. As we mentioned that, Laird will try it for 3. No good at the other end. Rebound comes down to Brotzel. Given off to Wilhelm into the front court with 1:23 to go in the half. to the house. Back this way to Wilhelm. Down low to Ginter. They're on him immediately. He drives. Back out to Wilhelm. Into the house to Ginter. Take it away. Ginter gets it back. Puts it up. No good. And nothing called down low on Berg that time. And the Rails come away with the basketball. And Coach William Gipp has apparently made things happen here. In the first couple of moments, that would have been called a foul. And the referee taking a little closer look this time around. And it probably was a good block by Chad Berg. Well, they let it go at that. They played tremendous defense on the inside, the Spooner Rails have. 23-22 still. On the far side, Laird. Back to Sean Brayton. At the line, Rupert. Jump shot put up and no good. Rebound. The house pulls her out of the air. Gives off to Ginter. 48 seconds to go. Amery by 1. 48 seconds to go to close out the half. Ginter to Fredrickson. To the house at the post. Far side. Brotzel. Three-point attempt. Good. Brotzel for 3 for the second time. 34 seconds to go. Amery leads it by 4 in the backcourt. Laird brings her across, comes near side to Aaron Brayton to the near corner. Berg back out on top. Laird down low. Rupert loose in the paint, gets by, puts one up, no good. The house comes down with a rebound. Beautiful play by the Rails, but they do not connect. 18 seconds to go in the half. Wilhelm into the front court to Brotzel on the near side. He drives to the top of the key, goes right side to Wilhelm, now to Fredrickson on the far side. Maya, one dribble to the house. Down low, Ginter loose. Here comes a shot off the glass. Good. What a play by the Amery Warriors. Ginter now with 5. And the last second shot intercepted by the house. No good. And our halftime score. The Amery Warriors 28, the Spooner Rails 22. We're back in a couple. Well, the Spooner Rails will have possession to begin things here in the second half. Aaron Brayton will throw it in from across the way. Goes to Mike Laird. The 6'2" senior to Brayton. Back to Laird. Right side of the key to Aaron Brayton. They would love a nice shot on basket this time around. Looses Berg on the baseline. Back to Brayton on top to Laird. In the lane, Rupert will try it for 2. Good. Wow, what a shot by Eric Rupert. Well, that's what they can do. And now full court pressure by Sean Brayton on Wilhelm. Marcus still dribbling, trying to get a screen. Will bring it across by himself. Unlike that. Runs into a trap, gives off to Brotzel. It drives in the paint, gives off to Ginter on the baseline. Into the house. He's low. Down low. He goes off the glass, and it's good. What a play by the Amery Warriors. And it's now 30-24. Amery by 6. Wilhelm against Laird into the front court near side. Runs into a trap, and the ball taken away by Brotzel. He read the pass nicely. And Amery finally returns a favor as Koppinger will bring it across on the near side. Picked up by Aaron Brayton. In the paint he goes. Feeds near side to Ginter. Steps in the lane. Will not go. Out on the left side to go to Brotzel. Around the defense. In the lane. Jump shot put up and no good. The rebound easily to Aaron Brayton. So the Rails back on offense. Amery leading 30-24 as Laird comes to the near side against Brotzel. Runs into a trap. Feeds right side. Aaron Brayton. Jump shot put up and good. Nice shot by Aaron Brayton. Give him 6. And it's a 4-point game, 30-26. Full court pressure again by the Spooner Rails. Brotzel in the backcourt against Laird. Will drive it across on the near side with a dribble. Gives off to Ginter down to the baseline. Almost threw it away. Out on top, Koppinger. Out on top to Wilhelm. Top of the key. Trying to get some room against Sean. Near side to go to Koppinger. Alley-oop to the big guy. Fade away on the way by the house. No good rebound. Wilhelm underneath will drive it out of there. Wilhelm got the rebound. Goes to the house in the lane. He dribbles out of there. Comes near side to Koppinger. Amery will set it up again. On top they go to Marcus. Sean Brayton all over him. Now to Koppinger. Wanted to go to the paint. Down low. Who's there? But Brotzel missed an easy one. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Held in by Ginter out on top. Wilhelm. It'll be over and back. Tough break for the Amery Warriors. Brotzel was inside. Had an easy one. I shouldn't say an easy one, but he definitely had position. Missed the shot. And on the rebound, Amery could just not control it. So it'll be over and back. And now the Rails with a chance to move it to within 2 and possibly 1. Inbound pass, Berg on the far side. On top they go to Sean Brayton. Left alone way out there. Now to Aaron near side. Back the other way. Sean Brayton has it looking down low. Now they come this side to Laird. In the lane, Rupert there. Shot put up and good. Wow, this guy's deadly. Eric Rupert now with 16 points. 30-28. The Rails down by 2 as Amery will whip her into the front court. Koppinger. Near side, Wilhelm. Marcus drives down the right side, pulls up looking. And feeds her, goes down inside to Brotzel. They're all over him, and they try to get one into the house, and a foul called on Berg trying to intercept that pass. Chad Berg called for number 2. That's the first foul in the second half. It's still 30-28 Amery by a couple. and clinging to that lead right now. Wilhelm will throw it in. Comes out high on the near side of Brotzel. Back to the corner, Koppinger inside to the house. He's there, puts it up good. The house hits again. Give him 8. And Amery now leads at 32-28. The rails across quickly on the right side. Aaron Brayton pulls up right side of the key. On top they go to Laird. Brayton left alone. 3-point attempt on the way. It's going to be no good. Rebound. Brotzel in the lane. Pulls her down. Big play for the Amery Warriors now. Here's a big trip, Mike Jensen.
The idea is they got to continue to keep their offensive going and put some momentum together.
Here comes Wilhelm across, going to Koppinger near side, right side of the key, drives down low, jump shot put up, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Berg. Well, Matt didn't want to take that when he wanted to dish off and could not. The rails down quickly. Sean Brayton drives in, tries a shot, no good, and it's a foul called on the house. Scott Jensen will pick up number 2 as we see it from here. And Sean Brayton will go to the line as he challenged everybody inside. Nice drive by Sean Brayton.
Amery getting a little lax and getting back on defense on that one, and there was nothing much Scott could do but try to stop the score.
Definitely so. 2 on the house. Brayton at the line. Free throw on the way. It's going to be good. Sean Brayton hits for the first time. It's now 32-29. Amery's lead cut to 3. Sean Brayton to try it again. The free throw on the way is going to be good. Now it's a 2-point game, and again the full court pressure by the Spooner Rails. Inbound pass, bounce pass to Wilhelm. Sean Brayton all over him. Marcus with the dribble in the backcourt. And he will come across on the near side. Pulls up, goes left side to Koppinger, looking down low. Matt way out there. On top they go to Brotzel, almost thrown away. Laird on him to Wilhelm coming up from the baseline. Now he'll drive down the right side. Got a screen, goes in. Shot rejected by Berg, but he's called for the foul. Chad Berg will pick up number 3. And Ryan Lowell will have to come back in now for the Spooner Rails. Check that. Who's coming out of there? It looked like Sean Brayton was coming out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Berg's already out of there. Well, now Lowell's coming in for Sean Brayton. I don't know what happened there. I was writing the foul down, Mike. Was there another shuffle going on or not? Berg, or check that. Schultz is still on the bench here.
No, Chris would not let the Fisher or the guy come in until he called him in.
As you mentioned that at the line, Wilhelm puts the first one through. So with that, he has 3 points all coming from the free throw line. Amery now 33-30 over Spooner. 4:22 to go, third quarter. Wilhelm to try it again. On the way, it's going to be good as well. So give him 4, and Amery back to a 4-point lead, 34-30. Laird will bring her down on the near side for the Spooner Rails as they set things up in the front court. Across the key, right side to Aaron Brayton. Looking at Laird going through. Rupert down inside to Berg in the house, trying to reject a pass down low. Is called for a foul. And that's number 3 on the big guy. So the house in approaching foul trouble here. The Rails will have it from the baseline. Laird will throw it in. Comes near side to Berg. Aaron Brayton left side of the paint. Now gives off to Laird. Left side of the key. He dribbles out on top. Ginter on him to the free throw line. Right side to go to Ryan Lowell. Looking at Berg. Taken away by Ginter. Picked up by Berg. Loose underneath, kicked, and it'll be Spooner basketball from the baseline. Well, we had a chance of the steal that time, but it just did not happen. Laird will throw it in from the baseline underneath the Spooner rail hoop. 3:56 to go. Third quarter. Inbound pass. Far side. Rupert left alone. Shot put up and no good. The house comes down with a rebound. Given off to Brotzel. Brotzel into the front court. Koppinger left side. Picked up by Aaron Brayton. He hammers one into the house. Loose on the baseline. Lost control. Out of bounds to the Spooner rails. 34-30. The score remains. And Sean Brayton will come back in and Lowell out of there. Fredrickson and Lindee will come in for the Amery Warriors. Who's going to get a rest here? Ginter and Wilhelm coming out of there with 3:42 to go, third quarter. Aaron Brayton set to throw it in. It'll go to Laird. Trap put on him. He whips her to Aaron Brayton on the far side. He'll race it across with the dribble. Picked up by Koppinger. To Laird. Top of the key, guarded by Fredrickson. Goes right side. Aaron Brayton again. Looking at Laird in the corner. Cannot go. Now dribbles once. Now twice. Goes to Laird, far side. Mike Laird back on top of the basketball with a dribble. Fredrickson on him as they go right side to Brayton again. They want one play here. Now to Rupert inside. Berg loose. Here comes the shot. It's going to be good, and he's fouled by who? Fredrickson. Berg with a nice initiative. Well, let's wait and see. It could be Koppinger. Matt Koppinger called for the foul. That would be number 3 on him as we see it from here. Rupert coming out of there. The house coming out of there. Ginter is back in. Give Berg the 2 points. That's his first in the ball game. It's 34-32. And Berg at the line will put it on its way, and it's going to be no good. Rebound, muscled down by Laird as he tries a shot. A jump ball. Beautiful play by Brotzel underneath, and Amery will have the possession. Nice defensive play by Gabe Brotzel. So it's still a 2-point lead for Amery, 34-32. Brotzel with the inbound to Fredrickson, got it back, races across with a dribble drive on the near side. Laird all over him. Drives down low on the baseline, puts one up. He's fouled by Laird from behind. Good call by the referee. And the first foul on Mike Laird. Well, Brotzel will go to the line for the first time tonight. 6 points on the day. First time tonight and 6 points on the day. It is afternoon in Hayward. 3:04 to go, third quarter. Gabe Brotzel from the free throw line. Shot on the way is going to be good. So give him 7 and a big, big free throw for the Amery Warriors. 35-32. Brotzel taking his time, and we'll try it again now. Free throw on the way is going to be good as well. So give him 8 points. And now Rupert will come back in for the Spooner Rails, and Chad Berg, who has played an excellent game, comes out of there. Aaron Brayton to throw it in. Inbound pass to Mike Laird. Lindee will put some light pressure on in the backcourt as Laird comes across on the near side. Lindee all over him. Pulls up with the dribble, looking right side. Now goes to Sean Brayton. Sean holding on against Fredrickson. Laird, near side Aaron. Down low there is Schultz back in there. On top they go to Laird. Near side Aaron Brayton, guarded by Koppinger. And they whip her around nicely. Sean Brayton left side, drives down to the baseline. Got caught, whips her out on top. Laird will try it for 3, and it's going to be no good. Rebound chased down by Koppinger. Matt into the front court by himself. Pulls up on the dribble, top of the key. Still with the basketball. Drives in the lane, comes near side. Fredrickson, 3-point attempt on the way. It's going to be no good. Rebound tipped by Brotzel and handled in the far corner by Amery. He drives the baseline, puts her up, no good, but a foul called over there. Could be Laird once again.
I think it is, Bill. It's going to be on number 23.
That is the call. Mike Laird for the second time. Both coming in this third quarter. Amery will have it from the baseline. Lindee to throw it in. They stack it up, and it'll go with a bounce pass to Koppinger, far side. To Brotzel, down low. They try to take for granted pass, jump ball, and we get away with one there. They will get the basketball, but they waste a possession call as, boy, I'll tell you, the avenue just was not there as the house and Wilhelm get ready to come back in. The tie-up between Ginter and one of the rails. The jump ball called, and here we have the rails in the front court. Laird on the near side. Sean Brayton goes right side to Laird, fakes a 3-pointer. Gives off to Aaron, near side Sean. Sean against Koppinger does not go. Dribbles back out on top. Minute 52 to go, third quarter. Alley-oop to Rupert in the lane. Bounce pass down low, tipped. It'll be Spooner basketball off the hands of Brotzel or Koppinger. And out of bounds to the rails.
I think the officials missed that one. Went off of the chest of one of the Spooner rails, but it's hard for them to see with their back. The official looking in from behind.
Brotzel and Koppinger out of there. The house and Wilhelm back in. Inbound pass, Berg near side. Sean Brayton. Berg is back in there, by the way. Laird left alone, does not go. Sean top of the key, back to Laird. To Brayton, top of the key. Looking down low. Aaron came around underneath. Loose on the baseline. Shot put up and good. Boy, he had all day, and he made it count. Aaron Brayton with 8. It's now 36-34. Amery by 2. Wilhelm across on the near side for the Amery Warriors. Now goes back and back to the right side. Got a screen. Gets down low. Does not go. Out on top to Ginter. Looking at the house. Down low. Fredrickson there. Missed the pass. It'll be out of bounds to the Spooner rails. Well, it could have worked, but I believe Maya just couldn't get a foot around the last defender. He hit the deck off his hands and out of bounds.
That easy layup there if he could just catch the ball.
36-34. Amery still by 2, but the rails with a chance to tie now. Sean Brayton on top to Berg. Bounce pass in. Tipped away. Intended for a Rupert. Picked up by Ginter. Given off to Lindee, who races into the front court. Goes left side to Wilhelm. Alley-oops to the house. The house out on top to Fredrickson. Left side, Wilhelm. Brayton on him. 47 seconds to go. Bounce pass to the house. Back out to Wilhelm. They almost threw it away twice. Now in, there's Ginter. Lane shot coming off the glass. Good by Ginter, and what a touch. Give him 7. 38-34, Amery by that much. Laird to bring her down with 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. The rails in the front court. Laird drives right side, picked up by Ginter. Now on top it is Brayton. Almost got loose. Forgot the basketball. On top to Laird, in the lane he goes. Jump shot coming, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Lindee.
Offensive foul on that play.
Well, they could have called it. They did not. Into the front court. Fredrickson on the right side with 12 seconds to go. To Wilhelm. Top of the key. He should have gone. Inside the house. Turnaround coming off the glass. No good. Rebound fought for Ginter. He'll try it. Good by Ginter. And the third quarter comes to a close. Amery with a 6-point lead. We're back in 1 minute. The Amery's possession as we start the fourth and final quarter. Brotzel will throw it in. Backcourt to Wilhelm. Sean Brayton on him by himself. Wilhelm into the front court. Important possession for Amery as Wilhelm goes left side. Down to the baseline of the house. He goes around. The defense gets loose, puts it up, and it's good. Nice play by the house. Give him 10. Amery now leads it by 8 points. 42-34, the biggest lead in the game. Laird across. Stopping at the key. Almost taken away by Brotzel. Given off to Berg. Down low. Here's Laird. Rejected. Then the ball picked up by Laird. Tries it off the glass. No good. Gets his rebound again. Tries it again. It's good, and a foul. And an unbelievable turn of events here. Well, he tried it 3 times. Finally got her, and he also draws the foul. So Laird, working hard down low for the rails, picks up his 4th point. And Koppinger called for the foul. That's number 4 on him.
That was a tough break because Amery just didn't block out well, and Schooner Rails did a great job in going back up for the ball.
And the free throw, no good. Rebound chased down by Wilhelm. Brayton all over him. Now he'll get a screen from the house, brings her across on the left side. Now to Brotzel. Got tripped up by Laird, nothing called. Bounce pass to the house. Loose shot put up. Good by the house. Give him 12. He hit it from the baseline right side, 8 feet out. 44-36, Amery back to an 8-point lead. 7:05 to go in the game. Laird across on the near side. Brotzel on him. They come to Rupert. Guarded by Ginter. What a job to do there. To Berg, right side. They're trying to get Rupert free here. Now it'll be a set shot by Laird. Good from the right side. Laird hits from across the way. Give him 6. Inbound pass will go to Ginter by himself, and he will wait. Berg on him. To Wilhelm across. Picked up, or runs into a trap, dribbles out of it, comes near side, still pushing. Gives off to Koppinger near corner. Koppinger, 1 dribble, now 2, up from the baseline. Still dribbling, right side of the key. Needs help. Bounce pass in the lane. Here's Ginter going around the defense. A shot no good, but a foul called on Berg. And Berg will pick up number 4. Well, that will send Ginter to the free throw line. Amery leading 44-38. It's a 6-point game. Schultz coming back in. And Berg coming out of there. Now they lose something defensively, maybe, but Schultz, a good offensive player. Ginter at the line. And Jake with 9 points on the afternoon. The free throw on the way is going to be good. And with that, give him 10. He's now 4 out of 5 from the line. Ginter to try it again as Amery leads at 45-38. The second one is on the way. This one good again. 46-38, Amery back to an 8-point lead. Laird across on the near side. Brotzel all over him as he comes across. Pulls up. He's going to have to go to somebody. Tipped by Brotzel, picked up by Laird. Tried to drive through the defense. Bounce pass right side to Sean Brayton. He'll drive down toward the corner. Gets in the lane. Tries a shot. Rejected by the house. Pulled out of the air by Wilhelm and Brotzel. What a defensive play by the house. He'll set a screen for Wilhelm. And Marcus will bring it across with a dribble. Going to the left side. Front court action for Amery. 6 minutes to go. Wilhelm to the near side. Goes down low. Pulls up. Bump. Nothing called. Back out on top to the house. Left side to Brotzel. Laird on him. He drives down. Here comes the shot. No good, but well, I don't know what we got a traveling call there. We'll just leave it alone. The Rails will have the basketball. Timeout called by Spooner. Amery leads at 46-38. We're back in 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the game. And regardless of what happens here, our hats off to the Amery fans. Aaron Brayton will throw it in. Goes to Laird. They're 46-38, Amery by 8. And the clock running. Laird will bring her across right through the paint. Brotzel on him. They go right side. Rupert out high this time. Fakes now to Berg. Left side, Laird looking at Rupert. Ginter all over him. Bounce pass to Berg. Back out to Laird. Three-point attempt on the way. It's going to be no good, but a foul called on Brotzel. Well, that'll be a three-point trip to the line now for Laird as Brotzel called for the foul. That's number 2 on him.
He is going to get the 3. He was just outside the free throw line, so this is one of the few chances where a kid will go to the line for 3 complete free throws.
The first one on the way is going to be good. So Laird hits the front end. With that, give him 7 points. It's now 46-39. Amery by 7. Laird to try it again. On the way, the second one in and out. Still with 7 points. And Amery still leading by 7. Laird has 7 is what I referred to the first time. And here comes his third. On the way, it's going to be no good. Rebound fought for and pulled down by the house. Given off to Wilhelm. Sean Brayton all over him again in the backcourt. And Marcus will get a screen from the house again. Races into the front court left side. Down to the baseline, Koppinger. Far corner, he dribbles up from there. Still with the basketball. Goes in the lane. Comes near side to Brotzel. Looking at Ginter. Nobody there. He'll hand off to Wilhelm. Tip. Chased down by Wilhelm. Back out on top. The defense of the Spooner Rails just swarming here. We're closing in on 5 minutes as Amery goes to the far side. Koppinger with the basketball. Tipped out of his hands. Koppinger chases it down, avoids the defense, and it's loose. And into the front court, it'll be Laird to Aaron Brayton. Shot missed, but a foul called on Wilhelm. Unbelievable how it turned around. Good defense by the Rails. Marcus picks up number 3, the 6th team foul on the Amery Warriors. And the Rails, well, it'll be a shooting foul nonetheless. Aaron Brayton will step in. Boy, you cannot take these Rails lightly at any given moment. A free throw by Aaron Brayton is good with that 9 points now. 46-40. The Rails trying to move in and close in on that score of Amery. The second one on the way is no good. Rebound pulled down by Koppinger. Tipped into his hands. Rupert had a chance at it. Koppinger brings her across with the dribble drive. Pulls up, needs help. Bounce pass to Wilhelm. On top, Sean Brayton all over him. Trying to go left side with a dribble. Gets over there. Sean all over him over there. Comes on top to Ginter. Looking down low. And he'll go left side to Wilhelm again. Brayton all over him once again. Marcus will have to dribble out of there. Tipped again. And now a foul finally called on Sean Brayton over there. Or what did they call? Well, let's wait and see now. The referee will come over. And it's going to be Sean Brayton for just the second time. And he has been tenacious on defense. Amery will have it from across the way. Koppinger to throw it in with 4:22 to go. The inbound pass. Let's see. Wilhelm on top left side. Back to Koppinger. Bounce pass far corner. And Brotzel did well to get out of there. Stolen away by Aaron Brayton. Again, the Rails defense comes up with a steal. And I don't know what Amery's thinking about at times. They come near side to Sean Brayton to Berg. In the lane. Here comes his shot. Rejected by the house, but they'll call him for a foul. The house has just picked up number 4. And that's a big story now with a 46-40 ball game. And Amery's going to have to stay away from the sidelines with that basketball and start moving a little quickly.
Amery's playing a little lackadaisical now. With a 6-point lead, that's not enough with the Spooner Rails. And they got to start going after the things that they're successful at and playing good basketball. Berg at the line. Free throw on the way is going to be short. Well, you got to give credit to Chad Berg. He really challenged Amery that time. He'll try it again. On the way is short again. Rebound easily to Brotzel. Well, we lose the foul. A big one on the house. Brotzel goes left side. Hands way out on top to the house. Now given off to Wilhelm. Marcus, Sean Brayton all over him. Will drive down the left side. Gets loose. Goes in. Layup missed. Rebound. Handled by Wilhelm again. Out on top, Brotzel. Koppinger fakes left side. Now drives in the lane. Loose, bounce pass down to Ginter. He's not waiting for it. And again, Amery just completely out of sync here. So a turnover again. And the Rails now will get another chance to whittle away at that 6-point lead of Amery. Laird will come across on the near side for the Rails. Brotzel on him. On top to Brayton. Sean goes down low. The Rails throw it away. Well, what can you say? It looked like a nice try by Sean Brayton. He tried to go right side to Berg. It goes out of bounds, and Coach William Gipp calls timeout. 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Bill Haig along with Mike Jensen from Hayward. The regional championship game, Amery leading the Spooner Elves 46-40. Amery will have the basketball, but they have had a tough time getting a good shot on basket here in the late going. Koppinger will get set to throw it in from the baseline against full court pressure by Spooner. It'll go to Brotzel near side. Behind his back with a dribble against Laird. Runs into a trap, whips her into the front court to Koppinger. Nice job by Amery to bring her down. Koppinger against Laird, drives to the top of the key. Gives off to Wilhelm, back to the house. Looking at Ginter, and he said, no way, I'm not opening up. To the house, Brayton all over him, and Amery calling timeout. Now Coach Steve Wilhelm wants a call from the referee, and he makes himself known. 46-40, timeout on the floor, and Marcus apparently lost his contact as they check things out. Let's go back for a 1-minute timeout. After the timeout, inbound pass goes to Wilhelm. He'll race it across on the left side, picked up by Sean Brayton once again. They come near side to Koppinger, 3 minutes to go. Amery leading 46-40. Matt on the near side, guarded closely by Aaron to Wilhelm. Sean all over him. Brayton goes down. Wilhelm almost lost the ball. Koppinger, free throw line jump shot, good. 48-40, Amery by 8 points as Laird comes across. Coach William Gipp signals for a play. Right side to go to Aaron Brayton. And they tried to go to Rupert. Off Rupert and out of bounds to the Amery's basketball as Rupert backed Ginter out of the way a little bit too much. And he backed himself out of the play. Now a big possession for Amery. They lead by 8 with 2:32 to go. Koppinger will inbound the pass. It'll go to Brotzel. Laird all over him in the backcourt. He dribbles around him. Goes to Wilhelm. To the house. On the left side, does not go. Back out on top, Brotzel left alone. He will not shoot. Koppinger, check that. Wilhelm to Koppinger, far side. Aaron Brayton all over him. He's got to move. Goes left, now in the lane. Gives off to the house on top to Wilhelm out high on the left side. Now to Brotzel. 2:10 to go. Left side to Koppinger. Through his legs and knocked out of bounds on the far side by Brayton. Good defensive play by Aaron Brayton. And once again, we have a miscue on trying to handle the ball, and Amery calling timeout. 48-40 the score remains. 2:07 to go. We're back in 1 minute. 2:07 to go in the game. Amery will inbound from the far side. They need help, and it goes to Wilhelm, tipped into the backcourt, and Marcus will chase it down. Brayton was all over him, and he will drive across on the near side. Oh, they've called it, I'm just going to say, they aren't going to call 10 seconds, I hope. No, it's a foul on Sean Brayton. And that will be number 3 on him. That will stop the clock with 1:59 to go, and that will send Wilhelm to the line, shooting 1-1. The first one by Wilhelm is in and out and back in. Big free throw by Wilhelm. Give him 5, and that's how he has got his points tonight from the free throw line. Marcus to try it again. Amery by 9. Second one on the way. This one is good as well. So now it's a 10-point lead with 1:59 to go. Laird will bring her across for the Spooner rails. Light pressure by Brotzel. At the top of the key to go right side to Aaron Brayton. Down to the baseline. Jump shot put up. No good. Rebound into the hands of Koppinger. And they'll get all over him. He dribbles out of there. And he will drive, and a foul called on Aaron Brayton before Koppinger can get into the front court. So Aaron picks up foul number 1 in this contest. It will put Koppinger at the line. Let's take a look now. This will be his first trip tonight. Today, rather. Boy, it's hard to get out of that habit, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah, this is the first day game that I've been to for a long time.
Koppinger at the line. And the free throw on the way is going to be good. Amery doing the job from the free throw line today. Give him 9 points. 51-40. Amery by 11. Koppinger to try it again. Taking his time, dribbling a couple of times. Now the shot is on the way. It's going to be good. The bounce going by way of Amery. Koppinger with 10. It's a 12-point lead now for the Amery Warriors as the rails bring her across. Laird goes right side to Aaron Brayton, looking at Rupert, gives off to Berg at the post, back to Brayton. Aaron does not know where to go. Now drives in the lane, lunging shot put up, and it's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to the house. The house trying to clear it out to somebody, to Brotzel. Brotzel into the front court. Ginter by himself will race down low, one off the glass, good. Ginter gets an easy one. It's now 54-40. Amery by that much. Laird into the front court. On top they go to Sean Brayton. He drives through the defense, lunges one down the lane. No good, but a foul called on somebody. Let's see. It'll be 34, and that is Gabe Brotzel. Number 3 on Gabe Brotzel, and that will put Sean Brayton at the line shooting 1-1 with 1:09 to go. Sean Brayton, the 5'11" senior guard who has been in Marcus Wilhelm's face all afternoon. Stepping in, he'll be shooting a couple. The first one off the back of the rim and no good. Schultz is coming back in. Bird coming out of there. 54-40 the score remains. Amery with a big lead now. And Brayton to try it again. Shot on the way is good. Give him 3 points on the evening, all from the free throw line. 54-41, and a foul on the inbound pass. Brayton on Wilhelm immediately. So Sean will pick up number 4 now. And that'll bring the ball down to the other end of the court where Marcus Wilhelm will step in once again. This will be his 4th trip. And I might mention he is 6 out of 6 tonight from the line. 54-41, Amery by that much. 1:08 to go. Wilhelm's shot is on the way, and it is good. So he is 7 out of 7.
Marcus is the leading free throw shooter for Amery, and he's done a great job this year from the free throw line.
Here's a chance to make it 8 out of 8. It is on the way, and it is good. Wilhelm now with 8 points, all from the free throw line. 56-41, Amery by 15. Laird across, stops left side of the key, gives off to Aaron Brayton. Back to Laird, 3-point attempt on the way is going to be no good. Rebound, Wilhelm. And they're on him immediately, and a foul called on the trap, and it could be Sean Brayton once again. It'll be a 1-1 for Wilhelm at the other end once again. And Sean Brayton called for number 5. He's out of the ball game. He'll fall out with 58 seconds to go. And the Amery Warriors will be coming home to the sectional semifinal. Well, some substituting going on now by the Spooner Rails. We'll pick them up as we can.
Number 44, Miles McCone, I think that's hard to pronounce, is coming in. He's a sophomore. And number 55, Paul Kusick, another 6'2" sophomore. Spooner Rails have a lot of good sophomores.
They're going to be awfully tough next year.
You bet.
Rupert will be back for sure. And Wilhelm at the line puts it through. So Marcus Wilhelm is 9 out of 9 from the free throw line, and a chance to make it 10 out of 10. The second one on the way is good as well. Now Lindee, Johansen, Gagnon, Sondriel coming in. Mike Johansen. Ellingsworth coming in for the Amery Warriors. So the starters out of there, and the Amery fans on their feet and responding to a great job this afternoon here in Hayward. 58-41. The Rails into the front court, go right side as they keep it on the perimeter. A 3-point attempt on the way, and good by number 21. And we'll get him in a moment as Gagnon whips her into the front court to Sondriel. He pulls up, back out on top Gagnon, left side to Lindee. The Ellingsworth far corner, he drives, back out on top to Sondriel. Near side to Gagnon. A jump shot put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Rails. Number 21, who made that 3-pointer, brings her across after the rebound. That's Tom Matty in the far corner. The Rails go to Matty. Back to the far corner, 3-point attempt put up and no good. Rebound comes down to Mike Johansen. Given off to Gagnon. Gagnon in the backcourt. They're all over him. He gets by Schultz. He'll bring it across right through the paint. Almost lost it. Goes left side. And a pass picked up by Lindee. They're all over him. Across the lane, loose on the near side. Sondriel puts it up. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down. But time runs out. And the final score from Hayward. The Amery Warriors have won it 58-44. 58-44 the final from Hayward. Amery will be moving to Amery for the sectional semifinal. And so, but right now let's keep it on the, we're going to keep it here for just a second as once again, the Amery student body with their victory lap, and they have really been an inspiration the last couple of days out. So now let's keep it right here. We'll have a presentation of the trophy. The regional championship trophy or plaque will go to the Amery Warriors and Coach Steve Wilhelm. And wow, how this team has held together this year. Most of the people we had last year who only won 5 games, and now they have picked up their 19th win of the season. As Scott the House Jensen comes forward to accept the plaque for the regional championship. And now the Amery Warrior fans responding. A happy group here at Hayward this afternoon. The last 2 road trips, well worth it. So a lot of emotion flowing right now, and a happy Amery Warrior High School boys basketball team and a happy Coach Steve Wilhelm. And we've invited both coaches up, and we know Coach Steve Wilhelm will be up, hopefully Coach William Gipp as well. We'll be back with our post-game show right after this 1-minute timeout. 58-44 the final. Marcus Wilhelm finished the game with 10 points. Let me back up here now. 2, 4, 6, yes, 10 points all coming from the free throw line. He was perfect there.